Hi guys, welcome to another Tavern Brawl video. This week is a new one. It's called Shadow Towers, and in this video all your minions will have stealth for the first turn. Yeah, I tried it already a little bit on NA. NA is my account where I play from time to time only, and just recently I got one character to 20, so now I can always have a short look before. But I couldn't really try it because I don't have all the cards. But I got already a few ideas about it, and before I just start right away, I think it makes sense to just go through the collection and talk about cards which can be good or not. So in general, when your minions have stealth, this means it is good for all those minions which are where you usually are afraid to play them because they're really weak, but they have a really good effect. And then you wait until you can combine it. So for example, all kind of inspire minions, like Murloc Knight, for example. This time you can just play it on 4 and Hero Power on 5. The same with Quality Raider, with who's the guy? The monkey who gives everyone +1/+1. Yeah, so all kind of inspire minions are good. Then all minions which need a board to be good. For example, Abusive Sergeant, for example. So all buff minions which buff other minions, or I don't know, this little Northos guy for 3 mana to 2, for example, you can use it. And yeah, also all other spells like Blessing of Kings, yeah, or other minions which have really huge or really good abilities, like Malygos, or for example Emperor Sauron. And I almost mentioned most of the really good ones, but I think it still makes sense to go through the deck. So for Druid, for example, it's Starnaz's Aspirant. Since this time for sure he will survive one turn, and you have for one turn 1 mana more. This can be useful. Mark of the Wild has always something to buff. Mark of Yasharaj is even better if you're playing Druid, Beast Druid, because yeah, you can play Beast really early on and then play and have a card draw. The same with Adelaide Grizzly, you can play it and then next turn you play a lot of other stuff. He's always with summon, so this can also be a good one. Then if you can somehow flood the board in one turn, you could also think of using Savage War. Another one is Fenrir Stelak. He's one with really good effect. If you have enough Chose 1 cards, then this card would be also really good. Soul of the Forest would also make sense, because you need a board for this card to be really good. And yeah, your minions in stealth will guarantee this. In general, taunt is difficult things, because on one hand you want to of course protect the health of your hero, but on the other hand, the taunt, when you play it, the taunt will not be active. You have to wait another turn. So yeah, hard to say how important taunt will be in this one. Aviana, for example, was a really good card. If you can make it into late game, play her, and then you can play everything for 1 mana, is pretty cool. So for the hunter, so what else? What do we have here? Yeah, Hunter's Explorer's Head could be a thing because it buffs something. You can use Flare as a counter because it destroy all the, all minions will lose stealth. One thing is when people use it to have their minions in stealth and then go phase. If they just want to rush you down, you could also use explosive trap. Okay. A good thing here is deadly shot. If they have a really strong minion in stealth, you can deal with it. Not so many other cards can do this. Power shot is nice because you can target the minions which are not in stealth and hope that you also kill the other ones. The same with explosive shot, multi-shot. So Hunter actually has a lot of cards which deals with the with minions in stealth. Can be really good. Iron Wrangler is also really good because you can ensure that you can make sure that you have a minion, an animal before, if you have one. Giant Sandworm, yeah, always depending if you can find a deck where where you can play long enough. But if you play this, you can do so many great trades with this card. Could potentially also be really good. So with the major, we're thinking maybe something fast with tempo stuff. For example, if you have Resources Apprehendance in stealth, it's always useful to use it with other things here. Or Flamewaker. You can play it on 3 and then play several ones turns later. If the meta is really aggressive, people have a lot of minions with just 1 health, for example. You can think of Twilight Flame Caller to counter them. Animated Armor would save your hero for 1 turn. Also maybe a good card. Zero Conjurer usually is good because you can discover a spell, but there's a risk that he trades it with weak minion. Here you can next turn you can you're the one who can choose with whom you want to trade the Zero Conjurer, and maybe can make more use of the 6 attack. So Blizzard and Flamestrike are good means to deal with minions and stealth. And yeah, of course, Archmage Antonidas is really good. Maybe you play him, you can already get to Firebolt. Next turn you can play double Fireball, getting the new Firebolt, and also using Archmage Antonidas to attack. So really strong. For Paladin, all those buffing cards are really nice. So we have here, I will. The good one will come later. But which is also really good is Selfless Hero, really strong card, because it will be in stealth, and then you play something, and then you play something next turn and attack with Selfless Hero, so you can give another minion the Divine Shield. This is really good. Also, the Argent Protector is really good. You have something in stealth, you give it the Divine Shield, and then attack. Seal of Champion is one of the interesting buffs. Then Steward of Darkshire, really good card, gives all those minions which you summon with 1 health Divine Shield. And this is usually, if this comes on the board, usually you want to kill this as soon as possible. But here it will have stealth for 1 turn. You are also with, if you have a lot of minions with stealth and also with Divine Shield, and they will have stealth, and also Rallying Blade makes sense. Blessing of Kings is really good. Consecration deals with those minions which are maybe in stealth, and Yeah, Murloc Knight, I already mentioned it before. You can play it on 4 and kill it later. So here, Blessed Champion, maybe if you want to have a really big threat. And oh, I missed. I didn't went through all the cards here. So, but I think which make big hit, yeah, because you can make better trades, get more cards. Yeah, so more spare parts out of it. Here we see Hunter is also Gazrilla. Maybe you can play him and then find a way to deal a few times attack to him, deal some damage to him, so his attacks doubles and doubles. Something interesting here which we missed. I'm not sure. Paladin though, I think we just went through Paladin. Priest, with Priest you could think of also one turn kill decks. Inner Fire with power, with Divine Shield on Deathlord, for example, or later you can have Prophet Villain on the board, and the turn later you play Mind Blast and all that stuff. Also Confessor Palatress is a really strong minion. So Rogue, Pit Snake is really good because it's it can kill a minion, a big one. Apart from that, with Betrayal you may be able to hit minion in stealth. Iron Sensei is not bad if you want to play something with mass. If you want to play with something with Death Rattles, also Anders Raptor is really good. You play Death Rattle minion, it will be in stealth, and next turn you can copy the Death Rattle effect. It's also really nice. Shadowcaster is really cool here, because also here you can put the minion you want on the board. It will be in stealth, and then you make a copy out of it. Can be really good. So Shaman has Evolve, which is in my opinion really good, because you play something, it will be in stealth, you can make a good trade, and then you can play Evolve. That's also really nice with the 4-mana guy. Flametime Totem, this is also not so bad because you have something on the board already when you play this. And his Ancestral Spirit can be really good because of the death. You can put a really powerful minion on the board, and before your opponent can deal with it, you play Ancestral Spirit on it. Maybe also in combination with Reincarnate. Then Elemental Destruction. You can use it to kill all minions on the board, also in stealth. What else do we have here? Yeah, Mass of Illusion was the one I was looking for, which is also really good. Halazil, the Ascendant, if you want to play something more control-ish, can be also really good. You play this on 5 and then on 6 have a huge board clear. Then also all Wind Fury effects can be really interesting to put a lot of damage. Thunderbluff Valiant is a nice card. Also everything with charge will lose the stealth effect if you attack. So I think Warlock can be really good because if you play Zoo, yeah, you can put a lot of stuff on the board, and also cards like Darkshire Councilman, or for example Knife Juggler, also are really good. These are the weak minions, but they're really strong minions, so you can play them. They will be in stealth for one turn, and then you can make them really strong. Great, so what else do we have? Anima Golem. Yeah, maybe once you have him on the board, usually you can't play an Anima Golem, but here, once you play him on the board and you have something else on the board, so both are in stealth mode, next turn you play just another minion in stealth mode, and yeah, so he will survive. Also this guy, Floating Watcher, you can put them in stealth and then buff in the next turns. Also really nice. Mal'Ganis is also quite cool. You put him on the board, and for one turn you're immune, and all your demons have +1, +2, and your opponent cannot do anything against it. Wilfried Fizzlebang, I'm not so sure about this card. Yeah, maybe. So Warrior, I don't think the Warrior has so many good stuff. On the other hand, if you put stuff in stealth mode, like Frozen Berserkers, and with whirlwind effects you can make them really huge. This would be also a possibility. Magnetora Alpha is pretty cool, because you can damage all the minions next to whomever he attacks. Yeah, you play this on 4, and maybe you can even kill the whole, clear the whole board with this guy. Seems pretty strong to me. So here, who do we have? Who's interesting? Doomsayer. So this is one I was looking for. Really strong card, because you cannot kill it. There are just a few situations where you can kill a Doomsayer. Dark Bargain, for example, when you have another minion on board, would be a possibility. The spell from the Hunter would be a possibility to kill it, but otherwise Doomsayer will just kill it, and this makes it a really strong card in this Tavern Brawl. If you want to play more controlish or so, you have to take a Doomsayer in your deck, for sure. If you want to play aggressive, this is a good thing here because of stealth. One cost minions are yeah, not a problem anymore, so you could also play the Dusk Boar for 2 mana and deal 4 damage to yeah, just go face. Would be also a good possibility. Yeah, so on a pagan maybe. It's not the best, but at least you have a 50% chance to draw a card, so yeah, might be okay. It's not that as good as it was before, even though you have once the chance to draw it. Yeah, but anyway. So a lot of pain, I think, is really nice because it will be in stealth, and then next turn you can do something to somehow, yeah, damage it. For example, as a mage you can play it on 3. Brand Bronzebeard is a really nice card. Yeah. Then Emperor Cobra is the same as Pit Snake, can kill everything on the board. Also good, really good removal. Hobgoblin, yeah, why not? this is another idea, just putting a lot of stuff on the board with just one attack. It will get buff. Only problem is usually you take a Neutron or other taunt minions to protect the Hobgoblin, but this won't be possible, unfortunately, because yeah, because they're in stealth mode, and so it's not working. Magma Rager is also a card you can play. You can use it for trade or just go face. Mind Control Tech, I think, makes also sense if he is playing the Zoo-like, putting a lot of stuff in stealth. You can kill a minion with this. Another really strong card, especially for Zoo decks, is Questioning Adventurer. Yeah, it's obvious. I mean, you play it on 3 or even later, and then next turn you play a lot of cards and you buff it, yeah, really high. Yeah, it's a really strong card. Treasure Sun Cleric is a card you could think of because, yeah, usually you will have a target. Spawn of Nodos is the one I mentioned before. Can also, yeah, make sense. You play it on 3, on 4. I don't know. You somehow float the board and then kill this. So Faceless Shambler, yeah, maybe. If you have, if you play something with a lot of really strong minions, yeah, why not? This could be possible. For example, maybe if Handlock would work, you could also play the Faceless Shambler. So then we have here, what do we have? Polluted Horror, I think is okay because you usually can make a good trade with it. Anubidas Sentinel is also not that bad because usually you get the buff out of it. Bomb Blobber is good to hit minions which are in stealth mode. Genie of Sapphires, yeah, it's also nice. You play it and next turn you play another minion which with a buff on it, and you buff this as well. Grim Patron would be a possibility, but the ones you summon, they won't have stealth, so maybe not that great. Yeah, Quality Raider I already mentioned. Summoning Stone is really interesting because it's so weak, but you can get so much value out of it as long as it survives. And yeah, the stealth mode will guarantee the survival of this card. So this is actually a card which can really shine this Tavern Brawl. And next to it there's another card which can be really strong in this Tavern Brawl. Because the Validated Doomsday usually has the problem that it's for one turn completely without any defense and has no attack. But here you will get more or less guaranteed the 7/7. If he has no other ways to kill the minion in stealth, this will be a 7/7 for 5 mana, which is really good. Emperor Thorazin, I already mentioned. Here you can get twice the reduction. Illidan Storm Rage, yeah, maybe. You get a lot of other stuff out of it. Gadgets and Auctioneer, if you have a lot of spells, and this is really good, and you can use it in classes which don't have Conceal. Also really nice. Code Rider, another really good Inspire card. Then who else do we have? Stuff like Baron Geddon will lose the stealth at the end of the turn because they're doing something. It will be the same with Ragnaros. Yeah, Hogger, maybe, who knows. Kel'Thuzad is one of the cards which can be also really interesting because yeah, it's only good if you have a board which you can sacrify, and yeah, with his spells it's okay to do this. Full Reaper 4000, also a really strong card. Yeah, because you can kill a lot of stuff with it. Chromagus, yeah, here you also get the double card draw for sure. Also another thing you can think of. Archchief Raffarm. Yeah, if you play it and you choose the +10/+10 buff, you will get it for sure. So nice. And Malygos, you can think of making a one-turn kill deck. Yeah, just playing Malygos, leave him in stealth for one turn, and next turn is playing all your spells. I think this could work really good with Rogue, where you have the Gadget 10, Auctioneer, and you can cycle so hard through the whole deck until you get Malygos and all those yeah, cards you need, Sinister Strike and so on. Yeah, there's been if your opponent is really threatening you a lot, you're almost close to losing. You getting rid of the stealth minions might be a way. Okay, so this was quite a long analysis about this. Yeah, about the cards, which can be good. And now, yeah, you have to try it. And I think I will try a Paladin deck, the one which has a lot of Divine Shield. So we will take Selfless Hero, Argent Protector. We will take Master for Battles, Shield Minibot, Steward of Darkshire. We take the buff cards. And we take this one as well. Solemn Vigil, maybe as a card draw, or let's check first. We'll take Abusive Sergeant, Argent Squire. Can take this one as well. So this then by the hunter, and then we can take out the Worgen. I think it's not so strong. Yeah, actually I haven't played this deck so far. We take Duskboar as well, and then back to Paladin. We need card drawers, so we're just going to take Divine Favor. We should take Blood Knight, and somehow I would like to have True Silver Champion. So we need to take something out. Mage and the Argent Squire. I will try this. We can adjust it later as well. So this is more or less actually the one deck which you also see on ladder. I haven't never tried it, so I'm not so familiar, which actually you should include. Yeah. By the way, I forgot to mention that with this, in this Tavern Brawl you have 10 extra armor.
The light protects me. The light protects me.
So actually there's nothing where Selfless Hero could be beneficial. I think I will play the Blood Knight next turn. That's nice. Will be in 9/9, I guess. He'll pop one ice block. Ice block. One divine shield. Wow, that's even better.
Glory to the Sindora.
I fight.
Weapons
I fight.
Pass me that arc light scatter.
Yeah, turn 3, 15/15. It's pretty nice.
Nothing scares me. Nothing scares
Except
me.
mice. Except mice.
So we all go all in here. We have Divine Favor, and what is it going to do? Consecration, then I will have the buff here. Okay. Oh no, he's killing this guy. So I would draw four cards. Yeah.
Not on my watch.
Weapons ready.
I fight.
Is that it?
Job done.
It looks pretty good.
Victory is yours. Well played.
Yeah. Great. So why can't I continue? I think because it was such a short one, we'll try this deck again. And then afterwards maybe something else. Yeah, I think there are really different things you can try. I have some stuff in my mind. So with Mage, I think you can do good stuff with
You asked for it.
Tinnitus. and also more controllers. I think I forgot to mention Explosive Sheep. I think this is one is also a card which is really useful in the beginning.
Nothing scares me. Except mice.
I hope he's playing something. Yeah.
Is that it?
Mind if I roll need?
Avenge me!
I guess I will go face and yeah, I will buff the Blood Knight. No, he either trades or pings, but if he pings, he plays nothing.
Shields up. Red alert.
Reporting for duty.
Only problem I see with this deck here, and not only problem, there are probably more, but one of the big problems is that you're running out of steam really soon, and Divine Favor is, yeah, it's a really strong card, but you just have 2 in your deck. Oh, he goes face. Yeah. We'll check here for a mirror entity. Oh, please, no. Counter spell.
Weapon ready.
So what is it?
Mind if I roll need?
Could be something like Ice Block. I'm really afraid of playing Seal of Champion, because if I will play this and he will have and this actually makes sense to play Spellbender just because of this case.
Let me think.
Nothing scares me. Except
It would be Spellbender would be 4,
Weapon ready.
For Lord
would be 4/3 with a Divine Shield. That would suck really hard.
Shield. Hailing.
is that it? Avenge me!
reporting for duty.
So far, it seems we don't need to try it. As long as he has no, yeah, AoE.
You require my assistance?
Okay, now let's find out. Oh. So, 5, 7, 8, And it is ice block, I guess. I guess he tried something more freeze mage like. Was using the mana verbs to to bring in some damage before to get rid of the armor. While we drawing cards first. Check is ice block again. Oh no, it's ice barrier. So then we have one. Okay, so we will try another deck. We will make just a screenshot. Right, so we could use Rogue with Malygos, get to, the Auctioneer. Or a Priest. Interesting. Or we try a Mage. So let's look for. We will take all cards which are good removals. Explosive cheap deal. Not the best word to look for. Also another interesting card, Nightmare, no, wait, especially with Rogue, I'm missing a Drake here, okay, I might not have this one. Ah, yeah, that's why I don't have him. Okay, so Skilled Nightmare. There's also one you could put in stealth together with a buff. Yeah, you play. Yeah, the buff which for 1 mana which gives +4 attack. Cold Blood, I guess. And the turn later you play Conceal. Because then you have 10-8 for 1 turn, you attack, stealth again, and then you have a 28. So this is also a possible thing. You can use Caldera Drake. Maybe if you want to do something really crazy with what's wrong with me? Why do I have such problems to pronounce it? Major Domo Executors. So now, but this is really gimmickal, so better not try it. Okay, Validated Doomsayer. Let's take a Foe Reaper. We take Alex Trazer. Malygos. actually a lot of late game. And we take Antonidas, double Flame Strike, double Blizzard. Double Fireball. Spellbender, maybe. Mid Scientist for some secrets. Not Ice Block, but or maybe yes. Ice Barrier, Ice Block. Do I want Spellbender? Try it. Against some classes it might be really good. Against other ones it's not that great. Frostbolt, Flame Cannon, take a Sora then, and yeah, maybe Icelands, but then we have no card draw here. Acolyte of Pain. Maybe Iceland's not too much. They're just good for Archmage and Antonidas. Actually, I would also like to have heal. Just one card draw, it's not enough, I guess. Anyway. So this is a mixture of Freeze Mage, but with another really strong cards which are really good in this kind of Tavern Brawl. So Foe Reaper and so on. It's not the best deck. It's some more a mixture. Just I don't know. Just let it try it out. Yeah, why not Flame Cannon? So I will play Doomsayer on 4 and then playing the validated Doomsayer on 5. I could also use Frost Mover just to stall the game one turn longer, and then I don't have to play Doomsayer. I can just play it one turn later. I could kill it, but on the other hand, if I play any Doomsayer next turn, I can save it for later. Yeah, this was also the idea I had. Playing Max together with Iron Sensei. So its cards itself are actually really cool. Just the mixture is not really good. So the deck is not. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if you'll win this one.
I was right all along.
it's way too less card draw, which I have, and so as I mentioned, our Frostbolt Icelands, they're both just for Antonitis. I could double flame cannon, but I guess I will take Thor then.
You want to buy a funnel cake?
Yeah, we can play flame cannon here,
I was right.
just to make our board more, yeah, put more pressure on the board. Because now he needs to deal the damage from his hand.
Mind if I roll need?
Right in time. Yeah, that's it already. Okay, since I have talked so much in the beginning and went through my whole collection, yeah, I have to say some cards are still missing, so there might be a few other cards which are really interesting for this one. Yeah, but since I talked so much, yeah, I think for today it's enough. I would like to finish this video with this last game here. Yeah, I think I could give you a really good idea which cards might work, which not. And we also saw different strategies. I mentioned a few things before. It's for Rogue, for example, the Mace Synergy or use Death Rattle. But you can also go for one-turn kills. I think Priest and Rogue might be really good for this. Then I think the Paladin deck I played in the beginning is really strong. Maybe it's also maybe it's just lacking a bit of card draw, and yeah, here with a mixture of Freeze Mage and other strong cards, it's really not the best deck like it is in this way, but I just wanted to include some really strong cards which are which work, and yeah, it worked, and you could see how good those cards are. The Doomsayer, which is really insane, and the Validated Doomsayer, which is really strong, and here is just missing the card draw. Yeah, maybe you just go more for the Freeze Mage deck, or then you would put out the Icelands and Frostbolt, and then would go more for the control deck, putting other really strong stuff, and of course more card draw into this deck. Okay, so I hope I could help you a little bit with this Tavern Brawl, giving you some ideas, and I hope you had some good time watching my video. And yeah, then we see you. We will see us soon, guys.